Here we are, finally made it to Howdenley Way. Um, it's taken about 11-12 hours today um, through going through immense, well, issues, with Strava trying to send me into farmers' fields through the middle of crops, sheep, all lambing time. So there's loads of lambs and sheep going around, and Strava straight through them all. Like, you can't do that. So moved over to Google Maps, and that was probably even worse because it just said up and just keep going as long as you can, and then turn. The problem was it was all up hills where there was no pavements. It was just a grass verge where I was having to get on and off, on and off, on and off. So to do a normal distance where, say, it's a mile, if I was just running along a straight flat mile on a pavement, wouldn't have been an issue. But going up steep hills with no pavements around, cars coming flying by, jumping up and down, it just made today an absolute hell. It was like some of the stuff you couldn't write. My socks went through, so my toenails were digging into the tops of my shoes, nearly coming off, and it was just been through a hell of a lot of pain. Then the strap on my bag, that broke as well. So first day, and the strap on my bag breaks. Fortunately, I came up with a way of just fixing it for the time being, till I've got a chance to replace the bag either at a mountaineering shop, or when I get home, hopefully to save on money during this, I can get a separate rucksack that I've got sat there. But we'll see how that one pans out the next couple of days, really. But yeah, so today, long 12-hour day where I've got to meet so many fantastic people. I've got to say, there was people pulling over to come over, ask, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Here you go, here's £10, put that in your pot, put that in the pot. There's been so many sweet people around here, and it says a lot about, everyone says about the north of England, the people of the north, they're lovely. It really did prove it today. Going along these roads and people beeping the horn, thumbs up, cheering out the windows, and there was even, I turned around, there was one guy with his camera out filming me, as he's got his thumbs out and everything. He was a passenger, wasn't on the phone while he's driving. Then, I had a gentleman come out. I just stopped off at a bench just for a cup of coffee. And I thought, I need this now. I just need to sit down. And gentleman across the road, I think he'd driven past at some point, seen the flag and everything. He came over, asking a couple questions, having a nice chat. And he said, would you like a fresh cup of tea or something? I said, it's all right, I'll be leaving in a second. And he went, right, hold on. My wife's just made some flapjacks. Let me go get you some. So he ran off, got me some flapjacks, and if he sees this, thank you so much. They were absolutely fantastic. And then there was an Asda driver. He pulled over, and you can only assume it was his lunch or something. He gave me a couple of bits, there was chocolate bars of fruit, and offered me some cordials, like squash. And it's been so nice today. So many lovely people wanting to talk, ask me about what I'm doing. It was I think one of my favourites was probably the two young lads who stopped, and they went, what do you mean you're still going? How are you doing this? Oh, what do you mean? They went, we passed you miles away, and then you're still going and you're still coming. I went, yeah, this is what I'm doing. Explained it. And the shock of like, well, obviously thinking I'm mental, which justifiable, but it was just, you know, everyone has been so warm, welcoming, and like last night I had a fantastic stay with you know, a lovely couple who do a lot of running themselves, so they were giving me it was a excuse me, they gave me some a big spag bol, garlic bread, and then this morning bagels, coffee. It's absolutely fantastic. You know, with how my body is now, I mean, I've done a bit of stretching, tried to loosen up, but especially with the bag going and everything, my back is killing me now. The aim now is just to keep going, especially in these higher parts of the country, getting over, because I've got all these hills and stuff, and I can't see tomorrow. Or I've got telling myself tomorrow is going to be no different. You better be ready for it. So it's get up early, big stretching off, you know, really getting everything moving, and then me getting moving out, just doing what I can to keep going the whole way along, to get to Catterick Garrison tomorrow. Yeah, so get down to there. Well, I think it's Catterick Garrison anyway. You can tell how tired I am now. So hopefully by the time I get there tomorrow, it won't be too late. And the plan is there's a, for the couple that I spoke to, or the lady I spoke to on Facebook, who's allowed me to stay there, she said about where there's groups, and you know, in a local pub, there's quite a lot of ex-servicemen and ex-service women who actually go in there. So I was like, right, that'll be nice just to pop in for an hour, you know, hello, I'm Jack, I'm doing this, you know, have a nice chat. So I'm looking forward to it. Glad day one's out the way, and because of how bad and tough it's been, with just everything going on, you know, like I say, straps on my bags breaking, going up insanely steep hills for a long time, and you know, no pavements, it's just main road and a grass verge, jumping back and forth. I'd love to see the actual distance that I've covered today, but you know, if today's the worst it could be, I can't see anything, you know, much past this being that bad. I say that now, in, you know, I'm going to do the same video next day or two in tears going, it got much worse. But no, I've got to meet fantastic people, see lovely part of the country. To be fair, the countryside, it's just absolutely fantastic. I mean, there was even a deer run across the road. Thankfully no one was hurt, of course, but it gave me a bit of a chuckle to seeing this young deer go straight across. But yes, so thank you everyone for your support, and you know, all the messages I've received so far, just checking in, how's it all going, you know, loving seeing you, how you're doing with it all. So thank you all for all your support, to everyone who's driven past and given a little beep and a thumbs up, and it really helps keep me going, just seeing that support, just as I'm struggling up these stupid hills. I keep going on about the hills, but some of them were daft. but as I was struggling along and, you know, people beeping away, thumbs up, go on, you know, it really does keep you moving. It just gives you that extra kick. So to everyone who did that, thank you. I really appreciate it. Please, you know, follow, like, subscribe, all that generic YouTuber talking. But please, you know, do remember that it's, you know, 80 years since D-Day this year. The armed forces really don't get the support that they need, and that's why I'm doing this for Help for Heroes. You know, trying to raise the money to help, you know, hopefully it would never have to be used, but unfortunately, you know, these people who have given so much, they need this support, and any support that anyone can give to help me get this money to them all, it's just endlessly appreciated. And you know, I can't thank you all enough. So yeah, I'll be trying to do one of these every day from now. You know, we'll see how it goes, because I'm sure as we get later on, with the tiredness of really setting in, but my aim is to finish every day with another video, thanking people, letting everyone know how it's gone, and keeping everyone up to date with how much we've raised. I mean, we've raised over 1,500 so far now, and I've got some to add up onto it from just people, you know, passing by, or, you know, stopping off and, you know, please let me donate, let me give you something, you know, this amazing. The Just Giving link in my bio, the Instagram link as well is in my bio. I'll always be keeping them two up to date. And yeah, so any more support, sponsors, please do. Just, you know, it'll mean so much to so many. And, you know, like I say, these people, they give so much. They give so much of their life to go to horrible places. They don't have, and when they come back, they don't have the support that's needed. And there's so many, so many who, even though they make it home physically, it's not the same mentally. And, you know, hopefully with the support and everything we can give them, might just make a small impact to a few. So thank you all for keeping up to date. Please stay up, please stay watching. You know, like I say, on Instagram it's 800km for 80 years. The Just Giving page, bio, and thank you all. Much love. Peace.